enjoyed this talk here at the meeting about small coochies.
I'm
So,
saying,
at the meeting, small coochies.
Listen to me. All I'm saying is that if she's not out there like that, it'll be tight.
What is really going on?
All I'm saying is everybody can tell your girl, she can't feel.
What's the next question? Right. Oh my God.
On the premise of the relationship.
Thank you.
And so the
It was a lot else going on.
about sex, then newness wears off.
Right.
So that's the foundation of the
It was a lot
relationship.
of that's what I was saying.
Yeah,
It was a lot of other
and so
things.
if it's based on the foundation, I'm trying to get to know you, then you're gonna make the effort to keep it fresh, keep it new,
What
keep
she
it
said.
going, keep it interesting, keep it, melodic, keep going with it.
I think so.
And so it just depends on where, but nowadays, it seems like that's what people want to base the relationship.
Right.
is
You
based
can't
on
do
sex,
that. You gotta have patience and know that
What
you'll
do
shrink.
you do when you're in a relationship with someone and you guys kind of, y'all vibe, y'all click, y'all, I mean, he's in the yin your yang, but he can't satisfy you.
It depends on what you
Eventually,
need.
that's what I'm telling people.
If he's a roll of quarters or.
But you'll shrink, that's what I'm telling her. The people out there,
I think women know
eventually you'll mold to it, so stick with it if it's a good man.
But they know where to place.
Yeah, I get it. You
Come on.
know where to place him? Like, in other words,
All I'm saying
in the
is-
ranking of.
If there's no ranking, I know where it's gonna go with us.
Right.
You have that off the top, you know where that's gonna go. But again, you gotta, I guess, be in that moment and have that experience to know, like, okay, this ain't gonna work out. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So-
But again, if that part doesn't work out, but y'all vibe so well, y'all have
That's why I was
chemistry
telling-
so well with everything else, I mean, how do you
Batteries and
fix it? How do
time.
you, oh my God.
You'll shrink.
Ingrid, oh my God.
I can't get away from
She's still drinking.
I can't
Take it
take
away from her.
How do you deal with that when you get to that situation and it's like, oh shit, we gotta do this again. And I know that it's not really gonna be that good.
Batteries and time.
If you really feel like you can be the one, then you can work.
And I think, I think what she's saying, and I think that the boredom part is what you said earlier. If you start with sex
Because it
first,
starts here. It doesn't start.
exactly.
The thing is that if it's the 80-20, you gotta realize what's important.
Everything's based on
You know where it starts at.
You can't confuse love with lust.
Hands down. All right, without question. You are so true.
You
Right.
can't
You
do
know that?
That's why
Hands
she's
down.
my friend.
So if it's lust, it's all about lust for you, it's gonna be all about lust for the rest of your life. That's what you need.
And the thing is, let's bring it up, because eventually you're gonna
And
go.
all of that, you just gotta work that out, like seriously.
You better put a lot in your 401k.
Well, let's go to the next question, you guys. The next question is also dealing with size again.
Okay.
But we already talked about that, but we
You
were
will
asking.
shrink if he's a
But
good
we're
man.
so not
You'll
trusting
mold to
the
it.
word of baby
If you're
Jackson.
faithful, if you a hoe, it ain't no hoe.
And the old question of, does size matter?
I have a strong
Yeah.
opinion.
Motion in the ocean is the heart of the
Go
spirit.
ahead.
Okay, there's such thing as too small, and there's such thing as too big.
Okay.
And a lot of it is based on both of your anatomies as well.
Okay.
Because,
Yes. There's no
oh
such
yeah.
After my part, if you need to, just make it
No,
happen.
but I'm just saying, a lot of it is based on anatomy in general.
I think every woman is different.
Yeah, they are. And
Every
everyone
woman is different. When somebody say, well, you banged somebody out, well, I
Oh,
say,
I got
well,
a story to tell you later.
Every women not gonna back
everybody like sex in a different way. So when a person try to generalize and say, well, they did this, that, and they come up, well, I did this to this other girl.
Right.
And but no,
Everybody
it
different.
ain't gonna work the same way with that other girl. That's why I look at it.
Well,
Because
it's also
every
because-
woman,
I mean, everyone has a
desire is different, they built different.
Right.
I remember my,
I wanna hear, yeah, I wanna hear the ladies.
I remember my
You said that.
Size and shape. Because
Shape is a major
there are curved ones,
You
they
would shut
curve
up
left,
today.
right, down, whatever.
It's It's anatomy and physiology.
Everybody has a
Shut up,
different
both of
spot,
us.
every female's got a different spot,
Yeah.
so
Right.
where that man
know
is
that
at that spot
too.
is based a lot on his anatomy.
Right, right,
So
right.
you might be with somebody who's straight, and you're like, just don't do
It's
it.
really based on
It's
based on what your anatomy actually
Or,
is.
Let me ask
For
you
you,
a question.
and to sum it up, so what are you saying, so it's just in the middle for you, like, it doesn't really make any difference, it's chemistry with you, or what are you saying about the size? It does matter or it does not?
You have to be able to reach the G
It does
spot.
matter.
Yeah,
Well,
but it's not one of
There's no
those things
but.
where it has to be.
I know, but
a
you
certain
take
size.
it around and.
There's a limit on
A
high
gray
end
area?
and low end.
Okay,
So there's, a pinky is too small, a forearm is too big.
Well,
So it
well,
makes, so somewhere
if
between
the
those
answer
two.
is,
Let's go on
Yes,
anatomy.
size does matter, okay?
I'm not gonna be inappropriate.
How about Janelle, can you answer that question? All right, real good.
So,
No, I'm not.
To me, size does matter because I'm single and I'm dating and I have sex. So if a guy is way too big, like you said to your point, it does get too big. My shit gets too big. You gotta make so yeah, size does matter. If it's too big, I'm not getting on it. Ladies, and if it's too small, then I can't feel it. So yeah, to me, size does matter.
Ladies, it takes 90 days for your vagina to adjust to a new penis.
That is true where your stuff does.
It's 90 days.
And I don't want to
It
get
will never adjust
adjusted
because
to a small
shit
thing.
don't everybody
So
let me
size
ask-
does matter.
Let me ask one
But the
question.
thing is, it's also an anatomy and
I wanna
physiology
ask
thing.
one
It's about where the
question.
G spot is.
Because everybody's talking about G spot, most
Where it
women
is.
necessarily don't get off through penetration.
That's because they don't know where their G spot is and they don't understand their own anatomy.
I mean, that's a, for a woman.
No, I know
because
it's
most
more than
women
that, but
get
you
off
gotta know
through
your
clitoral
angle.
stimulation.
You know what you're doing.
So you're saying that.
I'm saying,
But the thing is,
a lot of women don't really, they fake orgasm. A lot of women fake orgasm.
You said a lot of women.
yeah, we
I think
do. We take the shit out of orgasm.
I think they fake
So you need
orgasm.
to keep the flame off of us.
Ladies, have you ever faked an orgasm?
Hell yeah!
That's what I'm saying.
yes, no,
Yes,
no.
no.
Yes. So we got 2 yeses and 2 no's.
I faked plenty of
Every
orgasms.
3.
So not that one of the
I know women go 20 years and tell me, well, he never gave me, he never gave me orgasm.
So,
They play along. They don't squeeze everything.
Wait a minute, guys, hold on. So tell us, why would you fake an orgasm? What makes
A
you
few
feel?
things.
Make you get off there.
Really want to just like get it over with.
Yeah.
Why would you want to get it on?
A lot of circumstances going on. I might not really be.
Why not just say, I don't
Man,
like
fake
it like
it.
that?
You can't hurt nobody. It might be like a little.
Reason why I do that, they already. I read it, because a lot of women fake orgasm.
fun fact.
It's their pride as a man.
A man fake, oh, wait a minute.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, we do.
How do you get it to come out?
You don't have to worry about it coming out if you're wearing a condom, whatever. You can fake it so that you can stop, and then you just take it off and call it a day. Yeah, that has happened. I'm sorry, never have I ever faked an orgasm.
Wait a
Okay,
minute.
I'll see the men waving their hand, okay, okay.
So men fake orgasms too.
Yeah, I think sometimes. Every
But
once in a
I,
while.
Can you fake it without running?
I don't want to
You
know.
need to come out. That's not faking it.
You can. And you know why? You know why? Because, of course, if he explodes inside of her, whatever's going to come out is going to come out later. It's not going to come out at that moment.
It's disgusting.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, it's either I'm faking it or it's in there anyway. So it's not going to come out right away, and you won't even be thinking about it later on. You know, but my point is, it can
I
happen.
think most women can tell when a man gets off though.
No, I mean, the thing is,
No.
I
No,
don't.
we can fake it just like that.
That's
There are men actors and there are female actresses, and we all play a part in this game called
Now
life.
have
It's
to
just
call,
what it
now
is.
have to call people and say,
Now it's gonna
listen.
be.
I
There's
know
someone
what
in
about
you,
that.
right?
So guys, what is a romantic Valentine's date?
now.
Somebody that you like, you take them on a date. What's a romantic date? Starting with you, Tron?
Am I taking?
No, men.
Oh.
A romantic date. Let's see here.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I'm 32.
32.
Okay. Well, a romantic date would be slip on her red dress. I'll just, you know.
All that.
Now, so,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, you know, I'm very simple. You know, I don't, you know, I'm not gonna say I won't go all out, but.
You don't have to do.
Right, so.
No, wait. So, from a scale from 1 to 10, how attractive are you think?
Huh?
How attractive do you think you are? Wait, I'm just wondering, I'm getting okay. No, I'm gonna say why this thing.
I think I'm decent.
Like what, 10?
I wouldn't say no, I wouldn't say I'm a 10.
9?
I mean, I would say, I don't know. I think I'm attractive.
Okay.
I'm not going.
Okay, and the reason
That's a
I'm
good
asking,
number.
the reason I'm asking that question, there's more women to men.
Facts.
So, a man like you, I'm asking the question because you attractive men. Do you think that you have to go out the way to wine and dine a woman, or if she comes, hey, let's go on a date, you let her do the planning and
I
stuff?
think you just answered the question for me, actually. So, if I'm interested in a woman, I'm going to pursue her. You know what I mean? I'm going to ask her out on a date, and you know, I don't know if I would romanticize the first date. However, if I'm really feeling her, I may. You know, what does that look like? For me personally, I'll go pick her up. When I pick her up, I'll be waiting outside my car with a rose or something, some kind of gift, and say, hey, thank you for whatever. Get in the car, got the music blasting. I may sing to her, sing for her, whatever. You know what I mean? We pull up to a restaurant, a movie, beach, whatever. And I feel like my conversation will.
And these are things you've done already.
Yeah. I feel like my conversation will romanticize the date, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I wouldn't necessarily say it'll be the material things that I would give that would make it romantic. I think the conversation and the vibe would make it romantic. Maybe the lighting and wherever we are, but to me, again, I think it comes back to the vibe and the conversation that we're having, which will make it romantic. So,
And that would make you want to have sex at the end?
I didn't say that.
Asking.
I didn't say that.
Oh, wait to get to that.
I mean, if I'm on a date, 10 times out of 10, at some point I'm gonna want to do that.
Ever?
If not that time.
I don't know, I'm a pretty romantic guy, but sometimes you want to do something different. Like, there's a place down in Chicago or in Memphis called Seavers. And it's got like a pool
In a room.
in the room.
There's one in Nashville too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I like little places like that and figure out. I mean, sometimes, you know, you gotta do something simple and sometimes you gotta do something extraordinary. And it all depends on what you're comfortable with.
Depends on the person.
Yeah.
It depends on.
For me, romantic could be something simple as like rock cook. So like I might take it to dinner, light some candles, have a fireplace going, have something playing, might have some roses.
That's what you want.
I thought you said Sade or something.
I mean, it could be Saturday, it could be music, soul, whatever. Like just vibe setting music. I sing too, so I might sing.
You can do that. I used to.
Back in the day, I did.
I do that Johnny B.
Go ahead.
No.
I mean, just, yeah. Just pretty much just vibing that way. Like, it don't have to be like.
That's the easiest thing. I want to ask the question to the lady.
Yeah, like for me, I would definitely cook. I love to cook. Like my brother here, I love to cook. So I would definitely make you a meal that I knew that you liked, and then have the wine or the alcohol that I knew that you liked, and then I would make sure that you wouldn't have to do a thing. I mean, you would just sit there and be catered to by the man. And you know what? And the thing is, I wouldn't do that. That's what I wouldn't do. Because I sing, and because I sing for the state and you know whatever, because I do that for a living, I want to give you something different than what I would do for everybody else that I get paid for. No. You're getting my personal special time. So unless you specifically ask me for a song, I'm just gonna treat you like the queen that I believe that you are. And you know, make the food, whatever, and then after that, you know, I want your legs across my lap. We can watch a movie. We can just sit and chill and just relax. I mean, that right there is just, to me, intimacy. Intimacy is not always about sex. Intimacy is about that time that you spend with somebody where you're creating that chemistry, when you're attracted to that person, you're creating that chemistry, and then you just, and everything just kind of grows.
Like a
So
pop
that's
pie.
what
I want to ask a question.
Yes.
Do women like to receive roses or flowers?
Hells to the yeah.
No.
See?
I want a flower.
See, you're younger group, but like
You don't
I
like
said, I used to send roses. and it was like,
Okay,
I've
so
changed drastically. So when I was young, I did not like that stuff because to me, it kind of sent a signal that you sent me a cut flower. This is something that's going to die in a couple days. So to me, that kind of like meant something. But now that I'm older and haven't gotten flowers in years,
I think that what I think is really attractive is when the man looks at what is good to you. So when you do the status quo, what everybody thinks is what romanticism is, if you tailor it to
that
me,
person,
then it'll be awesome. Like if you send me a dozen red roses, it's not gonna impress me, cause I'm like, boo. But if you send me an orchid, or if you send me a dozen pink roses, or if you send me something that is something that I like, black and pink are my favorite colors.
Okay.
give them car service. That's going, yeah.
Send me over a bottle. Send me over a bottle of my favorite.
That's romantic.
Send me over a bottle of my favorite.
And you make it and give it a call.
How about you?
I'm indifferent. I mean, I like flowers, like on a spectrum. So if you give it to me, I'll appreciate it. But if you don't, I really don't care.
I like Danielle.
I don't know, like, why does Dominique not like flowers?
Well, first and foremost, you two know this. My previous career in event planning, I did events for a living every single week. You guys have been there. I will always take flowers home after the events. It just kind of was just like, it was just kind of like, okay, this is not like,
I can get it myself. So I did
the weddings for a living, that I always took flowers home. So to me, it kind of just, it doesn't mean anything to me anymore because it was just part of my profession. So like, I don't care for flowers. I tell people like, don't give me flowers. It means literally nothing.
like I put her on that. Like I think that like the love of my life, like to me, I'm not gonna name names. Sorry. Maybe I'll do it on Girlfriendz ChatCorner when I do my interview. But the one thing that made him the love of my life was he knew what I needed for me before I knew what I needed for me. So he looked at actual needs that I needed and provided that without me asking or hinting, or he paid attention to me and my lifestyle. And so he tailored his affection according to my actual lifestyle. He wasn't intimidated by my lifestyle. He wasn't trying to take away from it. But it's simple for me. I'm not everybody, but it was just like, I can't be there, I'm out of town, but I'm gonna send somebody to clean your car off because I know it's -8 in Cincinnati and it snows, and you don't have an enclosed garage at this time. So I'm gonna send somebody to clean your car off. Or I know you're going to this concert with your girlfriends. I'm gonna send someone over to what?
I said that's thoughtful. I mean, that's good.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna send someone over to help you out because you're so fiercely independent. So he paid attention to who I was and tailored his affection to who I was. That's what it is. It's not like, okay, well, I get you got all this going on, and D, I'm pretty sure, Denise, I'm pretty sure that you can attribute to this. You got this empire you built, you worked hard for, and he has stuff going on for himself, and then it's all about, okay, well, I've got this going on, so you can forget what you're doing. No, I can't. I actually like what the fuck to do. So, I actually like what I do.
Let's go to a more
So it's it's stuff like that that actually pulls a powerful woman to a powerful man, and is respect each other's power. Period.
So let's go to a couple more questions. We're almost done, y'all. Okay, so let's go, Janelle. Scenario.
Do it.
We went out on a date with this guy. Okay, very first date, it was a whack ass date. But on his way home, he calls you back and he said, "Hey Janelle, can you come get me? I got a flat tire." What do? Leave his ass on the side of the
It
road?
actually happened. My first day, it was probably our second or third day, and I think he was having like car trouble or something. So he asked me to take him to drop his car off and take back to his house. I said, okay, fine, that's whatever, I'll do it. And then as he was like, I don't know, something was going on with him, he didn't have enough gas. I don't know what's wrong with his car, but something happened where his car broke down. He actually called me to see if I could come back and pick him up. And I was already, I don't know, I just was kind of over it. So I definitely answered my phone. I just kept driving off. And yeah, but I don't know, it's just, that was kind of turn off for me. I'm not trying to sound bougie.
So you gonna talk to him again after that?
I mean, I talked
Like,
to
you don't
him
have roles
again,
and assistants,
but-
like, grow up.
I talked to him again, but it was the whole thing of just like him just not having everything together. I'm not a complete perfect package. I have my flaws and stuff. I'm just like, you couldn't call nobody else. You had to call me to come pick you up for the second time. It was kind of just too much for me. I'm just, I don't know. I mean, it may sound shallow.
No, it doesn't.
For me,
I get it.
it was too much for me. Like, I already left where I was at to come meet you, take you to your car in Kentucky, and then drive you back to where your other car was in Springdale. It's just like, I already did a lot. I feel like.
That's it.
Yeah, I picked him up. He met him, so I picked him up, followed him to Kentucky.
Oh my God, that's a
We
long
drove
way.
all the way back to Springdale, waited with him while his other car was, I don't know, something wrong with his other car. And yeah, it was
I
too
mean,
much.
he
If
had to
you're
be really
proactive,
special.
you cannot deal with a reactive person, I'm sorry. Proactive people and reactive people do not mix. It's like, what's some things, Mentos and
Mentos and Coke, yeah.
Mento and soda, that's what the hell that shit is, okay?
Got another scenario. Let's do Tron. You vibe with this girl on Instagram. You guys are talking back and forth. You talk for months. All of a sudden, date day is here. You take her out on a date. You pick her up and everything. When she comes to the door, she looks nothing like you. Nothing like when you say on the Instagram. What do you do?
It's over. It's over. No, you say nothing like. You mean like
Nothing.
the opposite, like, okay, no, opposite, like ugly, nothing like, or just like just different.
Just different.
Ugly.
Just different. I mean, she's okay, but she's different.
Nah, I can't go.
Because you can make a picture look different than how you look.
I'm from the South, so I like natural stuff.
Okay.
Like natural. If I can't love you at your natural, like if you're not comfortable with yourself or who you are, I probably 9 times out of 10 I probably won't go on a date with you anyway.
Okay.
But if that happens, it's slow.
You can't do it.
I can't.
You can't do it.
I can't do it.
So you walk away.
I have
What's
to.
your question?
I have a
I have to.
question for the man. So what are you guys considering natural? Like, what is natural?
That's a good question. Because this natural thing's getting
And
To
crazy.
me, natural is you ain't got no makeup on.
Right. So.
That's not gonna happen in America.
So.
There are.
Because you know what, I think also too,
So for
though,
me, because I brought it up, I'm gonna give you my definition of natural, what I like. I didn't say I don't like anything else. I'm just saying what I like. I like to see a woman at her natural state, her natural face, eyes, hair. I want to see you at your natural. Not saying that you can't dress yourself up with anything else. I'm not
You
saying
like
that.
natural.
I like natural, but I'm not saying that I won't.
That's the way she's supposed to be all the time.
I'm not.
She
Yeah, no,
steps
I'm not
out.
saying that at
You
all.
want her to step
Yeah,
out.
I want her. I want her to be comfortable, however she feels comfortable. I'm gonna love you for. I want to love you for who you are, and I want to show you that when you got your bonnet and your robe on that night. You know what I mean? That's the person I want to see. Now, when it comes to makeup, hair, eyelashes, all that, I don't mind that at all. If it helps beautify you or whatever, and you feel comfortable with that, go ahead. But understand that's not why. That's not what gets me.
And to me, as long as you don't look like a clown, as long as you can't like put your face on a white towel and your whole face come off. I mean,
Leave your face on your sheet.
then there's that. I mean, see, I don't mind if her face on my sheet because that's probably because she was anyway. So, but my point is, natural to me. I do like natural hair. I do like natural hair, but I do understand women wear weaves and extensions. I get it. I do like natural hair. I do like women without makeup, but I do understand that we all have blemishes. I'm wearing one right now. We all have blemishes, so people like to cover their blemishes up. I understand that. And then when it comes to the actual erogenous zones. I want those to be natural. That's really the most important thing.
So
No, yeah, no, I mean, that's not, you know, if you can go without those things without it being necessary, you know, for mainly cosmetic reasons and not medical or whatever, you know, what's going on with that. And that's great. So again, natural meaning you can actually go without these things, but you choose not to for, you know, cosmetic reasons.
Now, women like to switch it up.
Right, and I'm cool with
They
that.
like to switch
I'm cool
it
with that.
up.
Right, I'm not saying I don't
I'm
like
wearing
that.
a wig right
Right.
now.
I'm not
Everybody
saying
knows.
The natural.
Right.
To makeup, to nails, to no nails, to lashes, to no
Right.
to lashes, to stuff.
Right.
But these are the things that intrigue us. And so, as long as there's a market for it, we're going to partake.
That's right.
Right.
Like,
And it's not always for you.
When you was when y'all trying to make sure because I heard women trying to women. Yeah, y'all go to the club. Y'all want to make sure that another woman can't talk about y'all.
See, now, if you're doing that, I don't mind that. If you're doing it for you, it's like, okay, you're doing this for you. But if you're doing it because, oh, you know, such and Keisha and them don't, she gave you that's a whole different
Right.
Exactly. I don't like that.
That's a self-esteem.
So I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, I don't like
So I don't like weed. Dwayne, you've been on me since we was little. I don't like weed or a lot of makeup or a whole bunch of stuff. Shut up, Vince. What I'm saying is that we so I recently joined a band where they wear wigs, and so I have to get used to wearing wigs to know if it's gonna translate on stage. But it's never really been my thing. So my thing is that even when I wear makeup, I try to still look like myself. To not fool anybody. But the reactions that I get when I wear everything that men complain about, right? I don't do that. I have like a short blonde pixie. I'm all natural, everything. But literally, and here you can attest to this. I had a wig on last week. So it was blonde and down to my ass. And my real hair was down to my ass. You knew me when it was that long. And I cut it. But I mean, I got so many reactions to the wig, and I'm like, are you serious? Like, I don't really like to deceive. I'm not a deceptive person, so I don't.
Why do you think that men were turned on by the blonde wig?
I do not know, but my thing is, everyone here,
let's ask the men.
every man sitting here was like, I want all natural. I want you to wear your real hair. I want you to do this. I want you to do that. I'm telling you right now, like my DM has never blown up, and I don't think I'm ugly by any means. But I'm dead ass serious. My DM blew up. I had 50 dudes, literally. And I'm not lying to you. Cause I wear that blonde wig. So y'all like the fakeness, but y'all complain about the fakeness.
Exactly. So why would a guy be in her DM because she has a blonde wig? Anybody know?
I'd answer that for you.
So, especially with a black woman, I don't like blonde hair on a black woman because you wasn't fucking born with it. So that's all I'm saying.
I'm cute with blonde hair.
I'm not saying that you aren't. No, that's so far from the norm that it's just like.
When she wore the blonde wig, and that happened. These guys went crazy over this blonde wig. If they was going crazy. But I guess we can get an answer from nobody because everything.
Ain't gonna be honest. Anyone that knows me knows.
Were these people that you already knew?
Yes.
Because back to the foot thing, some people just have a certain preference.
But my thing is,
So obviously, these men had a preference for
my
blonde hair.
thing is the only one sitting here that can really attribute to like my hair situation. My real natural hair. Before I cut it off was down to my butt. It was my real hair. Dwayne's the only person that because he's been knowing me since we was little. But my thing is that the minute that I broke away from, because I've always been anti-weave and y'all, everyone that knows me here knows my hair is short and blonde. And it's short and blonde because my natural hair turned blonde or silver because of the situation. I ain't going into that. But it was my hair. So I looked good with really short hair and really long hair. So when I started wearing the wigs to try to get used to the new world that I had to fill into, the attention was completely different from all of these men that claim to not like fakeness or
They all men claim not like it?
no, majority, 90% of the people that I was getting attention from have claimed at one time or another that they want someone as just themselves and they really don't want fake lashes.
So you don't think they're telling the truth about this?
They are not, because my thing is.
Did you have on that outfit?
No, I didn't.
Okay, I'm just wondering. All right, just wondering.
You never had
There are reasons why we wear our hair in different styles. For me, I wear weave for one, convenience, because I have to be up at 4 a.m. training people.
Yeah.
And for two, I have a brand, and so it goes and plays into my brand. It just so happens when my business took off, I had weaving. So when I take the weave down, people don't know who I am.
Right, it's
When
a
I put
different
it in,
style.
you know, and so for me, it's just branding and convenience. If I had it my way,
It's a totally different response.
How long is
if I
your
had it my way.
No, it's a different response. She can attest to it. It's a totally different response.
In corporate situations, the news, all those things,
Come on.
that matters.
It's a corporate situation.
That's what I'm saying. It's a difference.
If I go out to a club or a dating situation, I go to my natural hair, I don't get any attention. From all you guys really like natural hair.
Hold on.
Yes. I will go to a club where my natural
y'all
hair,
lying.
and I'm not gonna get any attention, but I may put on a wig, a wig or a weave or something, and all the guys come out and be like, oh, what's your name?
Really?
Dead. I am dead.
I'm gonna tell you the truth. That young lady was born here.
How long is your natural hair?
My natural hair comes right down to my clavicle.
What does that matter? What does that matter?
No. I'm asking because she said she comes out with her natural hair. Because if she wears her natural hair, and again, it's down to here, but for some reason she gets attention when her hair is down to here.
It's the truth.
I'm just like, where is that?
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I get it.
I've seen it, but be honest, if we all sit up here being honest and professional, I've gotten more, so when my hair was dark and short,
That is crazy.
when my hair was dark and short, I didn't get as much attention as when it was platinum and short.
Well, let me
And
say
then when it
this.
was platinum and short, I'm telling you, it was unreal. It was so many, oh my God, I love your hair.
But it might have been a maturity of the guy.
I'm not lesbian, I like penis, okay? A baby arm is preferable. Thank you and good night.
So let me say, I'm not saying that. I don't like women that wear wig or sew-ins or anything. I'm not saying that. I said I want to see her for her. I want her to know when I love you, I'm loving you for your person,
What
your
if it's a date?
individual
What if it's a
self.
date?
If it's a
A
date,
date.
I wouldn't care if you wear a wig.
If you were to meet Janelle
haircut.
somewhere, she had natural hair, would that bother you?
It went about if she had natural hair or wig. It
Not
wouldn't
the
bother
wig
me.
off.
Down to her
If she had the waist here right now, I would not. It
No,
wouldn't
but
bother
she
me.
didn't have the wig on, the weave on, but she didn't have it on.
It wouldn't bother me.
Because her face
That's what
wouldn't
she
change.
is.
I mean,
That's what she is.
your
She can't change her natural
change.
self.
The beauty right there that all you black women have does not change
So my thing
according to
is-
your hair.
Facts.
What the hair does, the hair creates a frame around the beauty. So if it's your hair, if it's short hair, whatever, for some reason when y'all wear those long weaves, it does. It creates a frame around your face.
That's all it is,
And
let's be real.
So if she came to me with her natural hair, I would not judge her. Like I would, yes, I want to see
No, but you be
her.
attracted to somebody.
You know what I want us to do?
I'm telling you, that's
Buy
why
into this weave business and so we can start making money off the stuff.
Let's all
monetize.
Let's come all together and do that shit's next. Come on.
So we put your hair again, but this is a question about, let's talk about relationships. Why are you guys single? Let's start with you.
I'm single because, I don't know. For one thing, maybe my age, and most of them generally I've dated younger women. And a lot of times when I tell women my age, they, oh shit, this old ass
Is it
woman.
because you're dating younger? How come you don't like older women?
I don't want grandma.
Keep it in the closet.
A lot of women, when they get my age, they got them big old hats on and.
Just know that there's 30-year-old women,
Yeah.
somebody know that.
So what's young to you then? What's young?
Young, dated women in their 40s,
Okay.
50s.
How old are you, sir?
You know what, Liz, I'm
You don't have to share if you want.
No, you don't have to.
I'm gonna tell you how it is.
How about you?
Why am I
Man, you
single?
was young, man.
Most of them are
Why I'm single? I feel like maybe it's because it's part of me. I don't know. So maybe it's because for me, when I date, I typically date type of guy who probably is interested in relationships, and it's just the type of guy I like and I want to spend my time with. It could be them. I don't know.
What age range do you like?
Um, 26 and 35. My age range.
How old are you?
Two days older than
Try,
you.
you never
Two days older than you.
At 26 and 35.
You should be able to assess that when you ever date somebody
That's what I don't do.
So you should be able to assess that.
As person right now, I'm gonna look at myself, trying to get myself together, so maybe like I am really guarded because I'm still trying to like get myself together, so maybe I just give off that energy from other men, like I'm not really trying to get something started with them, or again, if it's for the guys I like, guys that are men I definitely am attracted to, and they like those jerk type of guys,
So you think it's maybe possible the guy you're attracted to?
yeah, it could 100% be the type of guys I'm attracted to, but
So what does that guy look like?
Huh?
What does that guy look like?
An asshole.
it doesn't, like, we're going to talk about chemistry and attraction. It doesn't matter what I say or I'm physically attracted to, because for me, I'm the type of person where I love chemistry. If I can connect with you and I can like talk with you, then that reigns supreme over what you look like. Because I definitely, I have a type. I like what I like, but I've dated that type, and it has not worked out for me, not one bit. So it doesn't matter what I like physically. It's just, at this point in my life, it's more about chemistry and how you can mesh with my life.
And so what are you looking for right now?
Right now, I'm ready for right now.
So you want to stay single?
I want to stay single for right now. But if I am starting to look for somebody, it would be somebody who is understanding me. I don't have any kids, so I am very independent. Like I'm spontaneous, like to go out whenever I want to go out, to come home whenever I want to come home. So I want my private time, my quiet time. So you have to understand that, and just somebody to get along with, and just up to me, whatever.
Is your clock ticking where you feel like you need to have a child anytime soon?
No, it's not. It's not even.
But she's not.
Right.
I mean, if I do have kids, obviously it'll be soon. I don't want a whole bunch of kids anyway. But no, my clock is not ticking. I've been in a lot of situationships, so right now I just want to be single, kind of find myself right now.
Let me say this, well, since you said it, I was just wondering sometimes, somebody told me that sometimes you're attracted to wrong people all the time. And I've been told that. That you.
I've been told that too, and I've been told that you attract what you are. Like, so maybe the reason why I'm attracted.
I don't think it's what you
No,
are.
I think you attract.
I feel like energies attract. So maybe on some level, subconscious level, maybe I attract this type of guy because maybe I am that type of person too. So maybe that's the reason why I attract them, or that I'm attracted to them, is because our energies, our vibes don't attract others, because we kind of see the same thing. Because I mean, I date a lot of people at the same time. So what do you want to call it, cheating or?
It's not cheating.
You're not
committed, it's not cheating.
Right. Well, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to call it, I'm definitely guilty of doing that myself. So maybe I attract the same type of person who does that too. So I don't know. But I
don't think you attract that you are, though. I think that it's a misconception. I think that you attract
Yeah, she said.
your unanswered questions. So I think that if it's something within yourself that's unresolved and it's an issue you need to deal with, it's going to come at you from different angles. So it'll come at you from a relationship, it'll come at you from an interpersonal, personal, whatever. But if it's an issue that you need to deal with and able to be healthy to deal with another human being, you're going to either see it in dating or in someone else. So I think that is what it is. Not necessarily who you are, it's what's unresolved within you.
Just in here, okay, yeah.
How about you, Dwight?
Thanks, Freud.
You're welcome, darling. I didn't say anything about your parents, though. Or it was about your mommy and daddy.
Oh, that's creepy. Hey,
It was
That's true.
Yeah, probably because,
I read.
I actually believe in letting things happen naturally, not forcing. And I think a lot of the times when I kick with somebody, like within the first couple of weeks, they're like, oh, he's got a decent guy, I've been on the job for a long time, stable, take care of his daughter, with him. They like, God, like it's like they never let stuff develop, and they start doing crazy. Like, so I just like be like, I have my red flag, be like this kind of stuff like that. So I just like to let things happen. That will just happen.
But I mean, I think it's definitely as long as you've been in the game too, it's hard to figure out why you've been, like why you here, right?
Right.
Like, is it because I sing and you like that part of it or not? Or do you just think that I'm supposed to stop what I'm doing and be with you? It's not gonna happen.
I understand you.
I like you.
Because I've dated a person that was in, they was a singer, and you have to feel like you have to get their back, but see, sometimes it don't go another way.
Right.
A lot of times you have, I dated a girl that was singing, I had her back, but when it was switched,
She ain't had your back.
she didn't have my back.
How about you, Woo! Right here?
Single by choice.
Okay.
I was married for a long time, and when that ended, I just decided that that was what I wanted to be for a while. Right now, I'm as my boys doing, pursuing music. It's really all that I do, and that's my first, other than my grandbaby and my sons, and my family. The music is my first love, so that's where my heart is. So that's kind of where I'm at. Will I get married again someday? I mean, I believe I'm not against marriage.
This one's not
Even
closed.
though I was in it. Oh, not at all. No. I know a lot of people who get married and it ended. They're like, I'll never get married ever again. But I would love to be married to the woman whom I love the most in the world, and that's something that I look forward to.
Oh, I see.
If it ever happens.
And you?
Young girl.
God.
Youngin. Get to the bathroom in California.
I was gonna say. Go ahead.
Right. Send the Burger King bathroom. Oh God.
Not in Burger King. I don't
Put a fake on there.
Right.
Ingrid, I'm sorry, Ingrid, why are you single?
I haven't found my teammate yet. I haven't found that person that is comfortable enough in their own skin to allow me to pursue what I've been pursuing prior to us getting together. That's comfortable enough to know I need you because I love you, not because I need your wallet. When you roll over, if something happens to you, you know I can hold it down just like you can hold it down. So until I find that teammate, I'm gonna be single. Point blank period. Because she ain't stopping for nobody.
I agree with that.
How about you?
Thank you.
I think for me, the main thing is patience. Like, I have very little patience when it comes to men in my age range. I just really feel like none of us are ready, honestly. So when it, like, I literally have like little respect for some men too, at the most part. Like, and I know it's a bad thing, but when I meet somebody, like, if we don't vibe or if we don't have like a chemistry, my patience is already like, okay, like I already have put him in a category. So next time I speak to him, I might just be very straightforward with him, or I might spin him. Like, my cutoff game is quick.
So what is your age range?
That's what I'm giving her.
Same as Janelle, like, 26 to 35, like, that's my age range, but you have to understand, like,
No, we don't
I'm
know
young,
that.
I'm in my late 20s, so, I don't know, I just have very little patience for men and their shenanigans. Like, I don't care about your ex-girlfriend, like, I don't have time for you to, be telling me about what she did to you. Like, I don't care about any of that. Like, if we gonna build, like,
Who are
all
you
the other
now?
stuff can go out the door. Like, and I don't feel like men in that age range really understand that. Like, honestly, it's almost like they need, like they didn't have a great mother figure, so they look at some women too, especially women like me. Like, I have a great job, Tina, you know me. You know how I get down. You know how I am. I'm taking care of my house, everything. Like, I have two little girls, and it's just us in this big old house. Like, I take care of everything. I don't want to raise a man. I'm not looking for that. Like, if I have to raise you, you are already in that category. A patient is saying, I have no respect for you, I'm not going to respect you, and that's just how it is.
That's why I say you would have to probably date a more mature guy. 'Cause a lot of
Unicorn
these younger
right
guys
here.
that ain't had no father figure, they don't know how to.
I understand that, but I also wanna be with somebody who doesn't have like the same, who doesn't have the memories that say like a 40, 50-year-old man would have. You know, I also wanna build memories
You
with
don't want
someone.
nobody with no baggage.
Yeah, I don't want that. Like, you know, his child can be 16, 17, 18 years old. Like, she my age. Victoria's Secret together. You know, like, I'm not
That might not necessarily be a deal breaker though. It's like, is that life experience holding them back? Or is that life experience helping them be what they need to be for you? Because it could be someone that has someone at that age, but that's like perfect for you. So I wouldn't use that as a deal breaker. I would look at the person in their actual situation.
I don't think that's a deal breaker, but it's something that's like in the back of my head.
If they
It's something
harping
that
on it
kind of
though.
worries me just a little bit.
If they harping on it, yeah, but if they not though, if they come at you and they like chill with it, like.
Well, don't
Yeah,
you
but that-
agree?
but
Don't
that-
you
hold
agree
on,
everybody carries?
But
I
that's
know
her
somebody
opinion though.
No, I'm asking. No, it wasn't me attacking. I was asking.
Yeah.
If they, so if you found someone that had a situation, right? I think I know the person right. I'm just saying. But if they did have someone that was older, but they had their stuff together and they went and really hung up on their past experience, and they were ready to build, it's about me and you and what we do, then would that be an option? That's all I'm saying.
You know, it's that, okay, I don't think anybody else here has like little kids. There's this movie called Hotel Transylvania, and they talk about this zing. So if you ever seen the movie, it's the zing. So
Yep.
if we zing, I would be okay with that. Like, we have to zing. Like, it has to be there. And I hate to use that reference, because it's a children's movie, but
I know
it's
you're
so
talking
true. But, so if we zing, like, when we have that chemistry, I guess I would be okay with that. But if not, like, just hearing it,
I watched a Little Mermaid. And
Ariel was a hoe.
Ariel was
yeah, she was
really
working on it.
happy.
She was working on
Okay,
it.
let's go to Miss Denise. Let everybody get where
Can't
it
remember.
is. Like, why?
Come on.
Everybody
Come on, Channel 19.
I think I'm waiting. It's not. I'm waiting. I'm just. You ever heard of the three loves? The first love, the second love, and the third love. And the third love is it. And because I'm older, I'm like.
Well, come on, bro.
Like, first love, infatuation, high school boyfriend, y'all together for years, whatever. You go through that, upset, break, heartbreak, all that. Second love, it may be marriage, it may be a relationship you're in for 20 years. A relationship for 20 years, that ended. You go back and forth, it's be in, just be in it.
Five. She's 5. That's how old she is.
And then there's the third love. The third love is it. That's it. He's it. He is that fun.
Now, have you settled? Because you haven't done all that stuff.
And so,
I settled in my last relationship.
so I am in the interviewing process. And so, it's like, I'm being, it's the 20 year, maybe a couple of years ago, and so it's like, I'm very new to this whole dating scene, and it has really tripped me. I am like,
What's so trippy about it?
Hoes make it hard for real
what's
women.
going on here? It's
What are
crazy.
you
Hoes make it
looking
hard for
for?
real women.
Crazy, and so it's to the point, I'm not social, I don't go out. I just do what I do, and if he's in the grocery store, if he's on track, if he's in the gym, I won't know it. But when he comes, I meet him, and when he's there and he's presented to me, I know it's God sent. And so when I know it's God sent, and that's it, then I've met my third love. I won't be single anymore.
And I'm gonna sing at her wedding, so there's that.
But I heard that God said before, but you have to put forth yourself. God sends us stuff, but we have to do something ourselves.
Oh yeah, action behind everything.
We have to do
Fire
something.
without action is
That's why, because a lot of people say, is the guy gonna fall from the sky? No,
No, he's not. But you know what?
If he hangs
I'm
out.
purposely really trying to get things done in terms of my business, career, my brand. I'm trying to grow, and so right now, it's pretty much convenient. It's convenient for me to be single. I have to say that. It's convenient.
Sometimes you have to be in love with yourself first.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But I mean, the key thing is this though, you have to know yourself and be honest with yourself about who you are, as it comes to other people. Because if you sit there and lie and think you perfect, none of us are.
No.
So you gotta know who you are, what you are, and when you're dealing with people, assessing who they are and what they are, and if you can't be real about all of that, it ain't gonna work. So it's really about self-awareness first. And like I tell everybody when I meet them, the key to a relationship, be it platonic or romantic, is relate.
Can I say
If
something
you
real
can't relate, you
quick?
ain't got a relationship.
I'm currently being auctioned off. You can win a date with me. At the sipping date. Loft, at the loft. I need y'all to be high.
Under $500, she ain't getting out of bed.
So,
Exactly.
currently being.
Is it bidding on the?
I don't know.
Oh, you don't know.
If
Is
they
there a
really
link for it? Is there a link? Oh, you don't know yet.
Wait,
Okay.
wait.
Okay, tell us about you. Why do you think you're
If they look
single?
ugly Texas female, I hope
Why I'm single is long. I am.
Let's short it up.
Recently. I don't lie about my age or my weight. I'm 50 and a half years old.
50 and a half. I ain't mad at that.
I got a birthday coming up, well, more than a half.
And very flexible.
Yes. I'm very flexible, yes, I love yoga.
Like, physically flexible?
Yes.
She 50 and 70.
She's interviewing.
Physically
All right, I want to hear
flexible.
what you got to say.
So I'm recently, a little over a year ago, split up from my soon-to-be ex-husband. So A, I'm still married technically on paper. B, we still live in the same house. We get along and there's.
You know what? Hold on.
I was there. I gave it
I'm a man that tells too much.
I was there. I
That's
gave
too
it.
much. They need to know that.
Yeah, and I'm very upfront
You
about
gotta
that.
be, you have to
Pick
be.
your
I do not play games.
gunshots.
No, if you're honest, though, you won't have
I
all
want
of
to be
that.
honest and I want to be upfront about my living
I asked
situation.
my living
Yeah,
situation.
that's more safe way too.
I go elsewhere because, well, and it's going to be this way for 2 more years because we've got 2 teenage sons who are my first priority.
There you go.
We get along fine. We work together fine
Co-parenting.
as a business,
Hallelujah.
business partners and running the household and everything. There's no drama in my house.
But you have to take care of your vagina too.
Oh, no,
She did that.
So you're kind of like in an open
Wait, what?
relationship.
She can't be.
Yeah, there's like.
No, yeah.
Are you still in love?
No. I disagree.
No, same floor. I have my own room and he's got.
If we have a physical relationship,
No,
and a romantic relationship, that's not being open. We're
So are you still in
done.
love?
It's paperwork at this
No.
point.
You still there?
No, this is
paperwork.
just convenience, because he's going to be moving once the boys graduate from high school. So this is a living situation that works for all of us. There's no, like I said, there's no drama in my house. There's
But
no
isn't
hatred.
that considered though
There's no
an open
animosity.
relationship though? I'm asking her.
it's not a
I'm asking her. Do you think it's considered an open relationship? Even though you guys you're not together, but is it considered an open relationship? Because
I
you're the
don't
man.
even consider it a relationship, because we're getting divorced, but we just haven't done it on paper yet.
Open relationship is when you
So
still
once the
live with
papers,
them.
Are signed and everything.
It's
that's
an
But I'm
when-
saying, how can you stand?
Yeah, I guess that's the word.
I mean, I lived with my ex-husband for 2 years.
I go on and do my thing and he goes on and does
Yeah.
his thing.
That's good
Yeah,
understanding.
Well, I established that a long time ago, that your life is your life and my life is my life. We are simply housemates. We share bills and we share
It
children.
makes
But other than
sense.
that, yeah, I mean, like I said, we get along fine. There's no drama. And that's what a lot of people don't understand and have a hard time wrapping their mind around. You still live, wait, hold on.
No.
I just say sometimes, when people are still together, marriage is a thing.
Oh, I know that, but I just know my
That you
situation.
work on it, it ain't no, it's a job, really. And I was just saying, if you
So do you, so with your arrangement with your husband, so you do your own thing, he does his own thing, you don't mix them together?
No.
Mix them together?
No.
So why do you, so you still single because you're still married, right? Is that what you
Yeah, yeah, I mean, plus I'm picky as well, because at this age, I'm closer to retirement than I am at the beginning of my career. I don't want somebody who's just now getting their career off of the ground. I'm looking at, I've got 5 more years on the fire department. I'm working full-time on my balloons. I plan on either buying a warehouse or building onto the workspace that I have now. But whoever I'm with has to understand, A, my goofy schedule, because being at the firehouse for 24 hours, I'll be doing balloons a lot of times out of town overnight, and sometimes I need extra hands to do that.
When you say balloons, I'm sorry,
I have a company. I have a balloon decorating company, and I do large scale balloon decor. So I'm the vendor. Yeah. All right.
The biggest balloon you made was something like a spider.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we did an 80-foot octopus and hung it from Duke Energy Center. So the stuff that I do is really, really large overall.
So what's the name of your company?
Cincy Balloons.
And
Cincy with a Y.
Go ahead and get the information.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying,
With a Y.
right? Plug it, Cincy balloons. Okay,
Yeah.
cool, all right, cool.
Yeah, so like I said, I've got a lot of things that I'm
And
juggling.
she downplaying it, this is a huge company.
Yeah.
It's like a huge company.
Yeah, we do huge decor.
Yes.
We do very, very large
That's
decor.
awesome. That's actually
Yeah.
That's why.
So like I said, there's a whole list of reasons why I'm still single. Plus,
In case of heathen,
the
I wanna talk
older
about
I've gotten, the more picky I am. I'm more focused on what it is that I'm looking for. So I know I don't want to play baby. I don't want some young boy. I'm not a cougar.
So what's your age limit? What's your age maximum?
Like 45 to 57, ideally, but
Would you do 40?
yes.
Oh, he was
Caveat too, because one thing, the difficult thing that I'm finding at my age is I am very, very active. I love to work out. I love to stretch. I am not a normal, I guess, 50-year-old female. So I'm at the gym. I love to work out. I'll jump on trampolines. I'll go roller skating. I don't care. I love to stay busy and I love to stay active. And trying to find a man that's my age that is capable of keeping up with that, and somebody who's not like looking for a trainer. Because on dating websites and stuff, I can't tell you how many times I've had somebody on there like, oh, I think you can motivate me. If you're not around,
you're right.
I'm not
There's a lot of guys.
You better tell them they're around you.
and I'm not upset about people wanting to get motivated, but I don't want that to be my job.
I ain't had enough child, that's it.
Yeah, but no, if you are not already doing this stuff, I've got too many things already going on, so.
Right.
Like I said, it's a long list of reasons I'm single.
That you're single.
And I'm sure it's gonna be that
So are
way
you
for a
happy
while.
being single?
I don't mind it, I really don't. Because I don't, like y'all said, I don't need a man for money. I take care of my bills. I've made that my priority since I was very, very young. So if I have somebody with me, it's because I want you there, not because I need you.
Oh, you better.
Exactly.
Say that.
All right, Mr. Tron, how about you?
That's your turn.
Awesome. All right, so
Somebody over told me, yeah.
take pictures.
Now what do you like to do?
Oh, man. You know I look like. You know I look like.
Alright,
Leave.
I'm trying to get around the word.
For me, I'm single by choice. Number one, I'm still legally on paper married. I was married for 8 years. I was going through separation. We don't live together. She's in Michigan. I'm about to be in Atlanta. So it's over. Just legally working through some visitation certificates. I have 2 children, by the way, 2 little ones. So I know about the movie. Yeah, I know about it. Like I'm the type of guy, like, I love love. You know what I mean? I love romance. You know what I mean? I'm an affectionate person and stuff like that. But for right now, because I got married at a young age, I was 22, and I felt like I was ready at that time. And still looking back on it, mentally I was, but at the same time, I didn't know who I was as a person, as a man. So throughout my whole 20s, I was married. So now I'm 32. I'm single now. It's like everything has changed. And it's like I'm just getting out of this whatever. I wasn't in the world. Now I'm in the world, it's like, wow, so this is what it's like. So right now, in this period of time in life, like I'm open to dating, I'm open to that because I don't want to miss out on something special. However, I'm always very clear up front, like, hey, this is what I got going on. This is where I am right now. So if you want something serious, I'm not that guy right now. You know what I mean? I feel like I have a lot to get through. One, the marriage, two, I'm pretty sure I'm doing child support, so I figured that part out, the financial situation side of things. But all in all, it's definitely my choice. I just choose right now. I'm choosing myself. I'm choosing to love me again because I lost myself. I lost myself in my marriage, and
You
so
don't hear very many men say that. They lose themselves.
I gave everything I had.
A lot of people when they go in relationships and marriage.
We all kind of.
Yeah, I gave everything I had in it. So now it's like I can't give somebody me because I don't have all of me yet. So until that time comes, I don't mind going on dates and having fun and stuff like that.
Now, do women understand that?
They say they do,
At first.
but at first,
That nigga's strong. Got the
you ain't get, then you put that kind of mean on it. It's like,
I think
they get in that way. Well, she asked me.
I like what you said when you said I let them know up front
I
that this is who I am.
I have
This is what I
to.
have. This is what I'm doing.
Right.
So if you are willing to accept that, because a lot of men don't do that.
Right.
Sometimes men have a tendency to go into a situation and to try to get more than what they need.
Right.
When in actuality, they only want a specific thing.
Right.
So if you go into the situation going, look here, I'm not looking for X, Y, Z, whatever. This is what I am. This is what I'm about. Give the woman the chance to make
a
the
decision.
choice.
That's it. And that's my thing. Like,
Yep.
I said, I'm at a stage now where I ain't got time to lie. Like, I'm building something special. I'm building friends, I'm writing a book, I'm moving, everything. So it's like, why lie? To me, I ain't got time to lie. I don't remember lying.
I bet you have women try to change your mind though.
Oh, for sure. For sure. And I ain't gonna lie. I mean, I came
them
close
it
a
is,
couple
but
times,
some
but it's
women,
like, I can't.
They will, they won't take no. They think they can change your mind.
At the end of the day,
like
like,
you tell a person that you when a woman looks at a person, you say whether you're in a relationship or not, and you have to tell them. Some of them, if you date them 2 or 3 times, they think they already in a relationship.
Right.
You gotta tell them that we're friends with dating.
Right.
Maybe we dated 3 or 4 times, but you don't stipulate that.
Right. So for me, like, I tell a woman, if I'm giving you my time, to me, my time is the most valuable thing that I have.
exactly.
Because I'm so busy doing so much stuff. So it's like, if I'm giving you my time, that means that I respect you enough to be in my space.
To give you time.
To give you my time. So if I'm giving you my time, that means you better come with it. You know what I'm saying? But still know where I am in life. You know what I'm saying? I can't give you all of me right now because I don't have all of you. Like, I legally can't give you all of me, period. So I can't even, whatever. But, I've had situations where, I've tried it and they, feelings happen, stuff happens. It's life, we're human, I understand it.
Right.
But I've had to cut people off because of that, because it got too strong and intense. I had to be like, you know what, I don't want to hurt you no more than what's about to happen, but I can't, because I care enough about you and I respect you enough to not leave you alone. Because I see where it's headed. And they're like, oh, no, no, you are. I say you're not, oh, you are. I see the signs.
I think one of the key things is to find out what people definition of dating is. Some people think dating is like a monogamous relationship, and it's not. Dating is dating, monogamy is monogamy. Then we have a discussion. If your mind didn't change from the time that we started and mine did, and we had a discussion and you ain't where I'm at, you're not the bad guy, and I think that is on both sides of the coin. I think my ladies can attest to this too, that I think we go through that as well. But it's like, look, I'm single, you single. This is what we came into it as. If things change, we can have a conversation. If they evolve, they evolve. But if it doesn't, if you're feeling something I'm not feeling, how am I instantly the asshole because I just stayed where I was, even killed where I was at, to his point. So I think that it's all about, again, relating. That's the
Communication.
root word
So-
of
Communication
relationship.
don't stop a heart.
So, you know what, you guys, this conversation
Remove
is so
the
great,
damn
but we gotta end the show. We are done.
We need to do shots now.
But before we go, we'll let you know that, at the end of the show, we probably go live on this, so, Dwayne and Ingrid's gonna sing, their new song. They both have, singles out right now on Amazon, on the media outlets for music, but they're gonna go ahead and sing, so, thank you guys. Anybody have anything you wanna say before we go?
I think it was fun. It was something.
Shots for everybody.
Well, thank you guys so much for tuning in for Girlfriendz Chat Corner. I am Inga Anderson.
And I'm Inga Rachel Project. Thank you to HC Beans and Brews for allowing us to cast from here today. They are amazing. Make sure you free with this great.
What's the address here?
I don't know.
So,
21.
Huh?
What?
6721.
6721 Montgomery Road, Cincinnati, Ohio. What we're talking about
Thank you
is
so much.
access to
See
school.
you later. Thank you.
Peace.
Hey,
I don't know